Well, this is a time of virtual garage tours. So let's take a walk through, do a little garage tour today. Oh, incidentally, this is the garage space that Gene Malella built all his early hot rods in, going back to probably the 1970s. And then I added on to the back, built a new shop. Yeah, first of all, I got the wall of car show plaques. And a few memorabilia hanging up here. Found this Model T cowl and firewall out in the wilderness. Makes a nice wall hanging. That's an old gas pump gauge. Found that many years ago. And we got the grinder, and of course some over the winter plants hanging here. One of the small toolboxes. A wall full of tools. Trophies from 1962, 1963, 1964. Cluttered workbench. Let's turn on the Ford sign. A few homemade trophies up there. Bandsaw over here. And a Model A radiator shell. I actually found that many years ago in a dumps out in Byron. It's my storage cabinets. Got room in here for the Model A. Got a Model A cowl sitting there for sale. And of course the Dry Lakes Roadster tribute car. My other 32 grill shell hanging up here. Books, parts. So what we have over this way is a wall of 3 generations of tool workers. First is Mark Turner, my grandfather. He was a cooper, barrel maker, and he also delivered coal in Adams Basin, New York. These are some of the original tools from his business. And I also did some digging at the business location, came up with a piece of coal, some artifacts, this is a rendering of the buildings that he ran his business with. And this is the house that he lived in. The business was behind the house. It's on Lyle Street in Adams Basin. Next was my dad, Charles Turner, and he was a carpenter. And these are some of the very tools he used in his occupation. from the 1950s through the 80s. He was in the Navy, World War II. He handmade these knives during his time in the Navy. Last but not least is my area, and I was in communications. As a teenager, I worked on bicycles and then graduated into a hobby of cars. These are some of the original tools I used for bicycles. And then some of the communications memorabilia for my later years. So I hope you enjoyed this tour. Thanks for watching.